What's up, Mixed Reactions? It's Tuesday, September 23rd, 2025, part two, episode 92. It's me, Justin, Casey, and our special guest, Nick. And we're on the pick segment, the best part, I think, of the show. And I'm going to pass it on to Casey to do the honors.
Appreciate that. Yeah, I fully agree. This is definitely the best part of the show. We're going to kick things right off. We have a NFC West showdown Thursday night between Geno Smith and the Seattle Seahawks and Ian's favorite human, Toddler Murray, and the Arizona Cardinals. Let's leave this off with our special guest
Timeout,
picker.
timeout, timeout. Geno Smith's in Vegas.
Oh, yeah, you're right. He is. Sam
You
Darnold.
better.
My apologies. Sam Darnold in the Seattle Seahawks against Ian's favorite human and Toddler Murray in the Arizona Cardinals. And Nick, who you got? Seattle, Arizona.
I'm going with Seattle. Sam Darnold's going to come out swinging again. It's time for him to really shine. It's right underneath the spotlight. No more seeing ghosts for this one.
I got Seattle too. Seattle needs to get this one. They need this one for sure. It's a divisional game, which means a lot, especially when it comes down to the end of the season. Give me Seattle.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll with Seattle too. Especially with the injury to James Conner for Arizona. I can't
That
foresee
like
them getting much going
nasty.
offensively. Yeah, I mean, obviously that's a season-ending injury. I think Sam Darnold's only getting more comfortable in this offense. I'm rolling with
Mm.
Seattle as well.
Yeah, no, I was going back and forth on this one. I got Seattle though.
You're actually picking against your boy.
It's tough, man. I mean, they lost a close one this weekend. Of course, I had them fucking money line. But I don't know. I like the way Seattle looked this past weekend. I think they do it again.
Absolutely valid. So we're kicking off the Sunday slate, and it's a 9:30 matchup. Nick, since you're a Vikings fan, you actually picked last on this one. We have the Minnesota Vikings and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ian, lead us off.
Mm. It's hard for me to bet against Aaron Rodgers. I got Minnesota.
Yeah, I'm going Minnesota as well. Obviously Pittsburgh's two and one, but they haven't looked that impressive in either of their two wins. They had a good game offensively against the Jets, looked horrendous offensively against New England. If they didn't cough the ball up 5 times, like Justin said, they probably lose that game. Carson Wentz looks like he's probably going to be starting again, but he looked pretty comfortable in the offense. Give me the Vikes.
Skull. Skull. Skull.
That's three for the Vikes. What you got, Nick?
Well, last time Aaron Rodgers was in an AFC team, what was it, with the Jets? And the last time the Vikings played Aaron Rodgers, what, it was overseas in London. I
It sure
mean,
was.
it's got to be a cliche moment again, right? And I think we won that game. I'm
You
Yeah.
did.
obviously going to the Vikings.
Yeah, I had no doubt you're going with the Vikings on that one. So we're kicking off the 1 o'clock slate on Sunday. I don't know if Jaden Daniels is going to be back, so it's either going to be Jaden Daniels and Marcus Mariota heading into Atlanta to face that struggling Falcons offense. And man, if I knew about the Daniel situation, this may sway my pick. I think Atlanta has a bounce back game. They have something to prove, and I'm going to go with the Falcons in this one.
This one for me is tough. Obviously it's gonna be in Atlanta. They just got absolutely shellacked. We don't know about the Daniel situation. That's kind of what was deciding my pick, but gun in my head, I have to take the Commanders.
McLaurin's going to be out for a while too. There's the other half to consider too.
Yep.
Um, and, I mean, Marcus Mariota looked good against the Raiders. I'm gonna take the Commanders.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Commanders too. I don't see Atlanta winning this game. I think they're hurting.
I think Atlanta could keep it
So,
close, considering you may not have Jaden Daniels, you will definitely not have Terry McLaurin. But I think the Commanders are just definitely a step above.
I think they're just a better team.
Fully healthy. fully healthy, I agree the Commanders are a step above. But if they're out McDaniels and McLaurin, I can't see them getting anything going offensively. So we're going to roll with this next 1 o'clock game. We talked about Jackson Dart earlier. He's making his first start. It's going to be at home versus the Chargers. I don't think it's going to make much of a difference where this game is being played. It could be played on the moon. I'd be taking the Chargers.
Yeah, Chargers in a romp.
What you got, Nick?
Oh my bad. Go ahead, Nick. You're good.
I'm gonna go with the Chargers too.
Man, I took my bold prediction with the Giants. I had them beating the Chiefs Sunday night. Obviously, that didn't happen, and I'm not picking them again. I got the Chargers.
Chargers. So we have a battle of some struggling AFC South teams here, fellas. We got Cam Ward and the Tennessee Titans heading to their former home in Houston to take on CJ Stroud and the Texans. And Ian, why don't you lead off with this one?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
We're good.
Okay, there we go. This cut out. I thought my mic cut out as well. I don't know, man. Tennessee. I think Cam Ward's gonna be good. But I don't think that they're gonna win more than 4 games this year. I got Houston. Houston's 0-3 too. Shit. But they're at home. You were talking about CJ Stroud regressing earlier, but I still it might be close, might be closer than people think, but it's 7.5 point spread right now for Houston, but I still got the Texans winning.
Yeah, I got the Texans as well. It's like we said, I think everyone on this panel agrees that Cam Ward's going to be a good quarterback, but he just has nothing on the offensive side of the ball. I mean, when your best offensive player outside of yourself is Tony Pollard, you're in some trouble. I don't think they're going to win more than 3 or 4 games either. Ian, give me Houston all day in this one.
Yeah, I got Houston too. It's just so much to overcome for Cam Ward. I don't think it's enough. They're gonna need like a really crappy team like the Giants to get out the schneid.
I'm gonna go with Houston too. I think CJ Stroud needs a big game. Something's gotta give for him. He ain't that bad. There ain't no way that team's even that bad. I think he's gonna come in and I think he's gonna swing and hit. So
yeah, I don't disagree with that. We're all on the Texans on that one.
I'm just looking at the quick question, quick thing. I'm just looking at the Titans schedule. I don't see them. They may go 0-17. It's bad.
Well, I guess we'll have to see on that one. It's totally possible. I mean, this next game, though, fellas, this is the marquee matchup for the 1 o'clock slate here. We have the Super Bowl champion, Philadelphia Eagles, heading into Tampa Bay to play who I said would be top 2 in MVP voting this year. And so far, I look pretty damn good on that one. Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay Bucks. Justin, let's start off with you on this one.
Did any of you guys see the clip where Baker Mayfield was telling his receivers, "Don't disrespect my football"?
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was sick. I'm gonna take Tampa over the bitch ass Eagles this time. I think it's gonna be close. And Tampa just signed a nose tackle, the like big 400-pound guy out of Florida, Desmond
Watson.
Yeah, Desmond Watson.
Mm-hmm.
Just for the tush push play, I'm sure. But I'll take Tampa. I think it's good. I think this could be a back and forth game, but I'll take Tampa.
As much as I hate to say it, I'm going with the Eagles in this one. I've gone against the Eagles twice this year. It's bitten me both times.
Fair.
Actually, I've gone against the Eagles all 3 times this year.
You've gone with the Bucks every time, and you've won.
Yeah, that was my Achilles heel the past couple of years. Every time I pick the Bucks, they did the exact opposite of what I picked. I'm rolling with the Eagles in this one, and hopefully my Buccaneers curse comes back and the Bucks win this game. So I would love to see that. But based on what I saw last week, Philadelphia being able to withstand that 26-7 spout from the Rams and be able to stay poised and be able to come back and win the game was something to be seen. So unfortunately, I'm rolling with the Eagles.
Yeah, in that one, that's where I'm kind of like they had I mean, Jalen Hurts got absolutely massacred, and they were able to really step it up and win. It's going to be in Tampa. Philly's 3.5 point favorites on the road. I'm going with Baker Mayfield.
All right.
I think it's what, 5 of the last 6 meetings between Tampa Bay and Philly. Tampa Bay's taking it down. I believe that also Jalen Hurts has been eliminated by the Buccaneers, I believe, twice in the playoffs, once with the Brady era and with the Baker Mayfield era. I think that the team in general, but the quarterback itself, there's always like that team that's always a pain. And I feel like with Tom Brady in Denver, it was just always a pain. It was just I'm going with Tampa Bay too. I think Tampa Bay takes them down. They're due. It's coming. They're not going undefeated.
No.
No one's going undefeated. We know that.
I'm not saying like that, but I'm saying like they're not gonna. There's gonna be times where there's something's got to give. I mean, it ain't gonna be lucky like the way they played the Rams. I thought the Rams were gonna win them last week. So I mean,
Yeah.
it's coming. It's starting. The pressure is building.
Does it change the process that Mike Evans is going to be out?
No, it doesn't. I think in general, I feel like Jalen Hurts has a kryptonite. The team itself, I think Tampa Bay just something sticks in his head, and I'm a firm believer that it's just when you play that certain team and you think that it's a mental edge over them, and I think it really shadows them, and that's why
And
I'm
they're
going
on
with
the
Tampa
road
Bay.
too. Philly
Yeah,
is on the
everything.
road.
This is like a recipe for disaster for Philly right here, and this could be the one that really hurts them. So.
All right. So everyone's on the Bucks except Casey. That is a weird thing to see in this fucking
This would be a
on this
strong
show.
MVP case for Baker Mayfield if he if he goes out swinging and throws in 4 touchdowns. Huh?
Oh, it absolutely will. Nick, I wish you were here for the first episode because for my overreaction, I said Baker's going to finish top 2 in MVP voting.
I knew you were gonna bring that shit up. I was like, he's gonna ride.
It's looking really good, looking really
It
strong.
is so far.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
I told Jason, I was like, yeah, Casey said Baker might win the MVP, and I mean, if they finish second or first in the league, and why not?
Yeah.
Shit, especially with voter fatigue, you know what I mean? So
It's true.
with Allen and Jackson, absolutely. So for the next 1 o'clock game, we have the Carolina Panthers heading into Gillette to play the Patriots. On paper, this game should be a rout. And I'm taking New England, but I think it's going to be a nail biter. I got New England by 3.
oh, that's right. Justin goes last because it's his team. Man, I like the short quarterbacks, man. If you haven't noticed with Tyler Murray, give me the Patriots. I do not feel comfortable picking. I think it might be a closer game than a lot of people think. I think the spread's 5.5, but I don't see them pulling out the win. And on top of that, the game is at Gillette. So
I'm gonna go in New England too. I think Bryce Young. I think he's probably happy with that win right there and filling his head up. I think it comes down to reality. I think Mike Vrabel is going to have an answer for, especially for the way they played against Pittsburgh. I think something changes.
Two big things are going to change this week, and I can't confirm the latter, but I can't confirm the former. They're not going to turn the ball over 5 times. That didn't happen in 2 weeks in a row. They're not going to have. It's not going to be a. They're going to get that nipped in the bud and quick. Second, I have a feeling, I can't confirm that this is the case, but I think Christian Gonzalez finally makes his return to the field this week, which I will then feel much more comfortable with the Patriots secondary. Give me New England.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, to start this one, on paper, this game should be a wash, but I got a feeling Carolina's going to make this interesting. I'm on the New England board on this one. I think they're going to win the game, but it's going to be a much closer game than people think. Now, what's not going to be a much closer game than people think is the next game we have, fellas, which is the New Orleans Saints heading into Buffalo to play the Bills. And I
Give me
think the
Spencer
Bills.
Rattler.
All right, you heard it. Nick's taking the Saints. I think the Bills could roll out with their second string and win this game. I got Buffalo by 40.
They could roll out with Nathan Peterman and still win by 30.
Yeah.
They can
we
put
need to. I don't think we need to waste any time on this game. I think
they
we're
can
all
play in they can play in New Orleans, Buffalo, Dallas, Quahog. It don't matter. Bills are winning by at least. I say
They
that
could they could go to
NFL
Brazil. They could go wherever the hell they want. They could play in Antarctica. It
before
didn't
we
matter
This
get
where they
man,
to
play.
before we
this
get
man
to the
said
next
Quahog.
before we get to the next game, I think it was a game last year. I think I said the Packers were gonna. It's the NFL, so all it takes is a few miscommunications and the team's back in the
Yep.
game. But even with, I would be shocked if it was a one. It's a 16.5 point spread, like, and it's in Orchard
Oh
Park, and they're
shit!
playing an indoor team. So, and
Oh,
it's a nice day outside. It looks like, but still,
oh.
They're bad on both sides of the ball. There's nothing there
Yeah.
that really the Saints really stand out. Nothing really shining that I really see that could even remotely have this game be close.
No, nothing.
The only
Absolutely
thing,
nothing.
the only hope I'd have if I was a Saints fan is that Arch Manning is up for grabs, and that's where I'd be looking at right now anyway.
Arch Manning's not going to be the top quarterback coming out of college either.
I don't
It's going to be
think
the kid
so.
out of South Carolina.
And I mean,
The way
he didn't look
the
great.
way
in
Arch has
basketball.
the way Arch has been struggling, it's a little confusing.
Yeah, it's very. I think I haven't looked at any mock drafts lately. I mean, but he has been.
He's fallen.
Arch
Has
is
he
now
really?
Arch is like the fourth or fifth quarterback right
No
now.
shit.
Yeah.
Wow, he's only played. I mean, he looked like ass against inferior competition. We get on, to the next game, but yeah, no, I think they might just end up getting. I mean, shit, that's where his grandpa played. Full circle.
That's totally fair. So now we have the Cleveland Browns heading into Detroit to play the Lions. And I'm rolling the Lions. Ever since that week 1 opening loss to Green Bay, they've looked back to being the Lions of last year. I think that trend continues. Justin, I know you made a great point last week about the Browns having the best defense in the league, and they really showed it over the course on Sunday against that Packers offense. But I think it's going to get slowed up here. I got the Browns. I'm sorry, not the Browns, the Lions.
I'm going to take the Lions too, but I think it'll be close. I think Cleveland still makes it a defensive game. I mean, I'll take the Lions defense, generally speaking, over the Browns defense on most if not every occasion. But I think the Lions defense is good enough to keep Cleveland out of the end zone and off the board enough.
Yeah.
Before I get my pick, I just want to say that I picked the I just had a feeling, man, in Detroit for the Monday night game. It was
That was
so
a good
also
pick.
it was also
That was a good
very
pick.
inspiring to see Joe Flacco with his fucking gray beard hairs and shit celebrating that win, but I don't think they're going into Detroit get a dub. Said all that to say I got the Lions.
You also said the Mavericks are going to beat the Celtics in the finals. Look how that
I
one
also
turned
said
out.
Alabama and Georgia were going to lose on the same day, and they both won by 40. So
You're really good.
Oh, he had to deliver a full on soliloquy after that.
Oh, yeah.
that was it was like taking your manhood, Mo.
We wrote him a speech, Nick, and he had to say the speech on the show.
And then no, I mean I also thought the Mavericks were gonna. What I think the Mavericks were gonna win. I think it was
Mavericks in 7. You kept on.
until there was like 3 minutes left in that game. I kept on Mavericks. Oh, they got that. That was one of the worst dominations in finals. The fact that they won Game 4, I think Boston honestly just wanted to go back home.
Yeah.
But Browns Lions, who you got, Nick?
Well, I'm going to go with the Lions. I think that it's just, I understand defenses can win the games, but to have this back to back is really hard now in today's NFL. I love the way the Cleveland Browns defense is, but this is just, it's a quarterback driven league. And I mean, you can get lucky once in a while, but back to back strong offenses is just, it's really hard.
Totally fair. So we're all on the Lions in that one. So we're kicking off the 4 o'clock window now, and we have the prince that was promised, Trevor Lawrence, heading into San Fran to play the 49ers. Looks like Brock Purdy's still going to be out. Obviously, Nick Bosa just tore his ACL. And yet, I think I'm rolling with the Niners in this one. Mac Jones is really starting to show something. Maybe it's showing that Kyle Shanahan just has that ultimate quarterback system, or maybe it shows New England doesn't know what they're doing with quarterbacks who aren't named Tom Brady. But with that being said, I'm rolling with the Niners.
Kyle Shanahan wanted Mac Jones to begin with. He was overruled, and that's why they ended up getting what the hell was his name? Shoot.
Trey Lance.
Trey Lance, thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Niners. I think again, back to earth, Jacksonville.
Yeah, they're sitting at 2-1 right now, so you can't really complain. They've had a good season so far.
I got Jacksonville. I do think Mac Jones is good. I don't think necessarily Mac Jones is gonna have a terrible game. But I do think Jacksonville is gonna keep. I mean, I think at this point they think it's their division to win. I mean, the Niners have looked really good at certain points where they drove down the field. Ricky Pearsall's really surprised me the way he's looked this year, but
Absolutely. Breakout
I
player.
I don't know, man. I mean, I don't really have much logic behind this pick besides the fact that I think Jacksonville is just going to make the right plays at the right time.
Okay. I mean, that's totally fair. What you got, Nick?
I'm a firm believer in Mac Jones. This is the best team he's ever been on. I think he's going to go out swinging. He came off a really big game to win the game, technically. And I will say that if he gets a little ahead of himself, I think this could be a blowout. I think they're really going to make them pay. I think San Francisco is really good, and I think Kyle Shanahan and Mac Jones are really getting something cooking. I got Mac Jones throwing for at least 3 touchdowns in this game.
Damn.
I'm
Okay.
rolling it. I'm a very firm. I think San Francisco is a great team still. I don't think anything's changed, really. I mean, Brock Purdy. I think Brock Purdy's a great quarterback, but Mac Jones he's a smart quarterback. He knows what he's doing out there. I'm going with it.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna have a good game. Great game.
3 touchdowns. That's nothing to sneeze at. And he's led this offense and has looked just as good as Brock Purdy did for most of the season. So I don't disagree.
Just going with the
Now,
momentum.
Mr. Blackwell, we have the Indianapolis Colts heading into LA to play the Rams. Obviously, we know what happened last week with each one of these teams. I think this is where the Colts meet their maker. I think this is where the train doesn't necessarily come off the tracks, but comes to a little bit of a stop here, and I got the Rams.
I think the Rams are going to be out looking for vengeance after losing to the Eagles. I would agree. So I think this is going to be the chink in the armor for the Colts season. That's as it started so far. So give me the Rams. I think this could be it could be a shootout based on how both teams have been playing.
Yeah. No, yeah, absolutely. The Colts have some talent. Like right now, I'd say Jonathan Taylor is probably the offensive player of the year so far. He's been outstanding this season to start, but I just think the Rams have too much.
Yeah, give me the Rams.
Yeah. And obviously, Ian, you picked last in this one. So, Nick, who you got?
I'm going to go with the Colts. I think that Jonathan Taylor and Daniel Jones really complement one another. And it seems like when one doesn't have it, the other one does. It's something that's the reason why they've only punted one time.
Once.
I mean,
Once.
yeah. I mean, yeah, this will be their challenge. I think the Rams are really good also. I don't really have a second. I don't know. I'm going with Colts. Screw it. Yeah, let's do it. I think you guys are making me second guess myself.
So
Well,
Justin, you had the Rams as well?
Yep.
Okay, Nick had the Colts. Casey had the Rams. Give me
Yep.
one. Look, man, I mean, I know earlier this year, I think in the first game of the season, I actually picked against the Rams against Houston. We won. We are a good football team. I mean, I think it's really coming to fruition. Puka Nacua still got over 100 yards. Devontae Adams targeted 8 times, only 3 catches. There was a couple of those throws where it was, he still scored a touchdown. The Colts being so hot, and then also Jonathan Taylor. Um, I don't know, man. I got the Rams. And if
It's
they
tough to go
lose, if they lose, it's gonna feel like such a homer pick. I think Daniel Jones, like I said, I think he's gonna win comeback player of the year, and that's why I'm having such a hard time picking against the Colts. I believe the game is going to be in Indy.
in LA. It's in LA.
Oh, it's in LA. Yeah, I think it's another one of those things to where I wouldn't be surprised if the Colts won, but I just think it could be won by one. But I think, and I think we have the better coach at the end of the day too.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I think Sean McVay is an excellent coach. So to kick off the 425 window, we have Caleb Williams in the Chicago Bears traveling to where Geno Smith actually plays to play Ian's Las Vegas Raiders.
Dude, this one's a little bit harder for me, because the Bears looked great against Dallas, and Dallas is a crap defense.
That's being nice.
I know. I'm trying to be politically correct for you, my friend.
Oh, don't be. They
Um,
are atrocious,
that being
pitiful.
that being said, the Raiders haven't looked great at all this year, really. I mean, they got the one against winning against New England, and it's kind of been like ho hum ever since.
Yeah.
I can see this game going either way. Give me the Bears.
Yeah, I'm rolling with the Bears too. Obviously the Bears just played a high school defense in the Cowboys and they put up monster numbers, but I also feel like that could be a confidence booster. And while the Raiders defense is undoubtedly better than Dallas's, not by all that much. So I'm going to go with the Bears as well in a relatively high scoring affair.
Hey. I'm gonna go with the Bears also. This would be a lot harder to pick if Caleb didn't come out and just throw against Dallas like nothing. I had to go with the Bears. I mean Marcus Mariota went in there and made it look easy against the Raiders. So I'm going.
I'm going with the Bears too. I just think they're better offensively. Gino obviously didn't on paper to have a terrible game against the Commanders, but I mean it's still not long ago that he threw 3 picks against the Chargers. It's gonna be in LA or it's gonna be in Vegas. I mean it could be about a 50-50 crowd. And yeah, no, I think the Bears offense is gonna roll. I've actually got the Bears by 2 touchdowns.
Totally fair. And for the main slate, the 425 window, we have Lamar Jackson and the 1-2 Chiefs heading into Arrowhead to play Patrick Mahomes and the 1-2 Chiefs. Nick, let's lead off with you in this one.
Well, let's see. If I pick the Ravens, the Chiefs will win. If I pick the Chiefs will win. I'm going with the Chiefs. I don't really have anything behind it. I mean, as just as Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid, I guess they're just banged up and everything else, and it just seems like even when Lamar has all the weapons in the world, it just seems like nothing catches a break for Baltimore, and they struggle against the Chiefs for no reason. It's like I said, one of those teams is always in the back of their head that's always overshadow them. You can't do nothing against it. It's just they start seeing ghosts and they start falling apart. I'm going with the Chiefs.
Yeah, see, this one is such a tough game because I can't envision either one of these teams starting the year 1-3. But obviously, undoubtedly, unless we end in a tie, that's going to happen. And it's in Arrowhead. The Ravens defense isn't anything to write home about, but the way that the Ravens offense is playing has been absolutely outstanding so far this season. Man,
I'll take the Ravens on the road. I think they need because I mean Derrick Henry's not going to cough up the ball again like they did against the Lions this last week. Give me the Ravens on the road.
man, I think begrudgingly, man, I gotta go with the Chiefs in this one. This is a game that I think
That's a wife pick, and you know it.
it very well might be, but I think I gotta roll with the Chiefs in this one. It's in Kansas City. I can't imagine a Patrick Mahomes led team starting 1-3.
The
It just
Chiefs
it
need
doesn't.
this game more than the Ravens do. The Ravens can afford a loss. The Chiefs will really have their backs against the wall, especially if Chargers are going to just keep on slaying it down.
Yeah,
They've already,
absolutely. Especially with the Chargers having such an easy game with the Giants. I think the Chiefs go out in the full force here. That's a great point, Nick. I'm gonna roll
I
with
feel
Kansas City.
confident being a Raven. If the Ravens lost, I still have confidence in them going against the Steelers, a beat up Bengals team, and then a defensive Cleveland team. It's really the only way I can describe it.
No, that's fair. That's fair. Even with the loss, I'd still consider the Ravens the division favorite. So that's a really solid point too. Yeah, Chiefs all day in this one actually.
I got the Chiefs as well. I think it's just gonna come down to like um Chris said that it's gonna just they're gonna Ravens are gonna find a way to just lose games and we're gonna look back in hindsight and be like they just caught a bunch of bad breaks because like Nick was saying they just get they just can't get a break. I got the Chiefs especially the game's gonna be in Arrowhead and I think we got the Sunday night game, 2 more Monday night games.
Nice,
Wow.
nice bounce back by the way, because you definitely called him Chris at first.
No,
Who?
my
No, I was
brother.
talking about
Yeah,
Oh,
a couple weeks ago.
oh, that's right. He was on
Yeah.
here.
Mhm.
Yeah.
nice bounce back.
So for that Sunday night game, fellas, We have the Green Bay Packers, Jordan Love and Micah freaking Parsons heading into Jerry World to play the Cowboys. And obviously, I'm picking last. So whoever wants to lead off, go for it.
Mike is going to punish Dak. Give me the Packers in a rout. It's not going to be pretty. It's going to be an ugly affair. Jerry's going to need an armed guard to get out of there.
I agree. I think it's time to make Jerry regret what he did. And no matter how many picks you get, it's a generational talent. And I think he definitely made the biggest mistake, giving him to the like a really big rivalry in the NFC.
That shit is just um yeah, I got Green Bay, and I also think that I don't think it's gonna be pretty either. Dallas, I like defensively, their offense might do something. I mean, who knows if Micah Parsons goes and just wrecks shop, but I don't see them being able to stop Green Bay consistently at all.
You can even just take out the word consistently. I don't think they're going to stop Green Bay one iota.
Yeah.
This is going to be a game, fellas, where Casey goes to bed at halftime. I got Green Bay in a massacre route, especially
Okay.
no CD Lamb, no Tyler Booker. Mike is going to feast. And that's the first time I've said those words, and it's made me sad. Micah is going to feast, and it's not going to be pretty. Now, fellas, if you have plans for Monday night, don't cancel them because we have some trash ass football
These
coming up
are
on Monday.
bad games, really bad
Very,
games.
very bad games. We have the New York Jets heading into Miami to play the Dolphins. And I guess I'm going to roll with the Dolphins because they look somewhat comparable against the Bills.
No, they
So,
didn't.
yeah,
Not
they
really.
did.
I mean,
They looked okay. I'm going with the Dolphins.
the
I can't pick the Jets. I'm going with the
the
Dolphins. Fuck
Bills
the Jets.
played on cruise control from the opening kick. They didn't play their A game by any stretch of the imagination. They punted that week and still won.
I don't disagree. I'm still picking the Dolphins over the Jets.
Regardless of who ends up on the scoreboard, the real loser here is America.
Yes,
Um,
America loses Monday night.
but
Yeah, I'm not watching either one of these games.
I got Tua. I got the Dolphins. I'm gonna watch every minute of it, but I'm gonna hate my. But at least we got a doubleheader this week,
I'm
so
gonna
maybe
take
I'm
the
not gonna have to
Jets.
watch every minute.
I think this is the death of Miami as it is. I think this is very well could be Mike McDaniel or Tyreek's last game in my play in a Dolphins on the Dolphins sideline.
If they lose to the
Mm,
Jets, very well might be right on that one.
Yeah, I was about to
So
say that. I think Tyreek Hill. I think this is gossip hour. I don't think anyone's gonna be looking at the game. If the Jets are winning, they're looking at Tyreek Hill and seeing what he wants to do after this game.
Uh-huh.
What's gonna happen to that coaching staff? But oh man, who's the quarterback right now for the Jets? What's going
it's
on,
going to be
man?
Tyrod
Tyler
Taylor.
Taylor.
Give me Miami. Aaron Glenn's defense. I don't care. Freaking, it's the Dolphins should win that game.
Yeah, they absolutely should. So for the next window here, I wish Sean was here for because we could at least talk about his Broncos, who have been very underwhelming this year. They went from the best defense in the league last year to a very much middle of the pack type defense so far this year. But they're playing against Jake Browning and the Bengals in Denver on Monday night. Give me the Broncos.
Mile high salute. Give me the Broncos too.
Yeah, I'm doing the Broncos too. They should have won freaking the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I got Denver.
Yeah, I think that game's going to be a rout. That game will be over at halftime. Boy, this is a trash primetime schedule from Sunday night to Monday night. They should flip flop Eagles
What
Bucks
time?
for Packers Cowboys.
What time were they doing the Denver and Bengals game?
An hour
8:15.
after 8:15 Eastern.
Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna be like a 10 o'clock game. I'm like beforehand the schedule. I'm like, you're gonna put Joe Burrow on at 10 o'clock? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't see why they would do that, but I get it because obviously Denver's 2 hours behind. So, but no, it's 8:15.
Hey, so Oh yeah, so this Nick's, first time here. The question at the end of the show. We only got about 3 minutes, 20 seconds left. We just ask a question. Everybody goes around and answers it. I got it. If
But
anybody,
before we do that, really quickly here, this will take about 10 seconds.
yeah, you're
Nick,
good.
if you win the pick segment this week, you get to choose something that we do on the show, whether it be like change our Facebook mixed reaction picture, the first topic we discuss. If you win the week, it's your choice.
Okay.
Now,
So
what's the question here?
You want me to say something now if I win, or do you want me to wait?
No, if you win, just message me and I'll message the group saying either if you want us to
Can
change
an
the Facebook
individual
picture.
wear a jersey?
Yes.
Okay. You got that Micah Parsons jersey still, don't you?
Yes, I still have it, Nicholas.
All right. What's your question, buddy?
Okay. What is the coolest the trophy out of all the different sports trophies or medals in the entire history of sports?
Oh, it's a Stanley Cup.
Stanley Cup.
Damn, Stanley Cup. Are we really all unanimous?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, 100%. It's the Stanley Cup. It's the best looking trophy by a mile.
Not even close. I have a quick overreaction.
Go ahead.
Now, Detroit is collapsing. Baseball. The Tigers are collapsing.
Yeah. Is it tied now, the Central?
Uh-huh.
Oh, shit.
Detroit can miss the playoffs.
That's insane to think about with the lead they had in July.
They were 10 games up on Cleveland not even a week and a half ago.
That is bonkers.
And they could miss the playoffs. If they miss the playoffs, that entire team is getting fire sold.
Yeah, 100%.
No, but in all
Not
honesty,
not
okay, good. Not an overreaction because I was like, whoa. Because I saw Cleveland play while I was hanging with my parents in Texas, and Cleveland looked like trash. They're not trash anymore. Not trash anymore. But yeah.
My overreaction, just really quickly here. If he wins his next 2 starts, Mac Jones is going to take the job from Brock Purdy.
Not an overreaction.
Mac Jones. I was going to Mac Jones too. I had something like that. I don't know if I'm just I have more hate for what the Patriots. I feel like they gave him a bad deal.
They did.
And this right here is like the rebuttal. The time where he comes in and gets the best team he's ever had, and he's flourishing. And I agree. I think that if Mac Jones keeps it going, why would they go back to Brock Purdy? It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
We got less than a minute, but wait. Kennedy, it's a towel. It's wet.
Yeah, no, and yeah, before we sign off, my overreaction. Oh yeah, Nick, before we go, what was the coolest trophy?
Stanley
Did
Cup.
you also say Stanley
unanimous.
Cup?
It was unanimous.
Oh, okay, for sure.
Yeah, let's
All right.
go with it.
I say
just want
championship
Lombardi. I
belt.
don't even care.
Yeah, nah, championship belt. Or that big ass glass football for college football.
What about the green jacket?
Gold jacket, green jacket, who gives a shit?
Who gives a shit?
Good night, everybody.
Have a great night. Hey, Nick, thanks for joining us, buddy.